What's going on, guys? Gunner here. Today I'm going to show you how to fish Brammer's pheasant bugger jig from the new RIO Fly signature fly tying collection. Check it out.
Oh, look at this rod! Look at this rod! Look at that! Look at that! Bend it! Bend it!
Now, Brammer's pheasant bugger jig is this guy right here. It's a really simple, basically woolly bugger variation tied out of a pheasant skin. Absolutely picture perfect color combo for fishing down around on the rocks and on the bottom. It's tied on a jig hook with a lightweight tungsten bead. And it's one of those cool flies that, I mean, it's probably my most productive pattern, period. It's probably my most successful multi-species period ever. And on top of that, you can't fish it wrong. And that's what I want to highlight in this video, because in my opinion, this should be in every fly shop across the country, because this should be like the gateway drug to streamer fishing. You literally can't fish it wrong. I'm going to show you guys how to swing it, how to jig it, how to dead drift it, fish it under an indicator, strip it, and walk you through them real quick. So that's what you got in store. Let's do it. We're going to show you guys how to dead drift this jig pattern and get some serious depth to it. So I'm kind of casting upstream at an angle so I can get a nice dead drift, let the tungsten bead do all the work. That might have been a fish right there. So it's just kind of a roll cast or overhead cast depending on your situation. Give it a little mend so it's under slack, and right when I think it's getting near the bottom, I'll kind of just pick up tight to it, and you can just kind of jig it while it dead drifts. And the thing you're looking at the tip of your fly line. That's basically your indicator. You could fish it under an indicator, but I just saw the tip of that fly line just get yanked, and that's your indicator right there, fishing it on the dead drift. Let's get this guy in some slack water. He's not very big, although he just wrapped me up in a tree branch. There you go, buddy, get off of that. I love 4-weights. This thing, look at this bass. So even on the 4-weight, I mean, that guy just gave me a run for my money, which is just a heck of a lot of fun. He's been caught before by somebody who wasn't too kind to him. There you go, buddy. And that is the dead drift bugger right there. And you can see just how picky that is. Look how much volume that has. Look at all these picky pheasant legs right there with the long ovipositors, and then that marabou tail, which is like a swimming abdomen. Yeah, that's what you're talking about on that dead drift. It's so buggy, so suggestive. Perfect micro crayfish, perfect big bugger imitation. And so the cool thing about fishing it on an indicator is it takes that dead drift technique. You're going to fish it the same. You basically fish it like you would a nymph. Little upstream, you know, throw a mend in there, let it get down, and you just have a little bit more of a visual cue as to what that jig is doing. But don't necessarily get stuck in this mindset of nymph, nymph, nymph. But you can totally twitch it, jig it, and mend it. You don't have to worry about the perfect dead drift. The perfect dead drift don't matter squat with the bugger jig, okay? It literally doesn't matter. So don't be afraid to actually fish it like a streamer under a bobber, because it'll give you a ton of control and it'll get you fish just like this. Come here, buddy. If you've never fished a 4-weight for smallmouth, you got to be ethical about it. You don't want to overplay it. You can see I'm going to horse them here. That's why I have 10-pound tippet, so that I can horse fish when I need to after, you know, 30 seconds or so. But smallmouth on the 4-weight, RIO's pheasant bugger jig. That's a fun afternoon right there. Now, some of you guys might be curious about the setup here. This is an 8-foot 4-weight St. Croix Mojo Trout 8-foot 4-weight. For the line, absolutely critical. This happens to be RIO's Creek line, also on a 4-weight. And the Creek is a super sweet, really short condensed head. It's kind of like an all-purpose shooting taper, but it allows you to throw streamers and kind of jig head patterns on ultralight tackle, 2-weight, 3-weight, 4-weight, 5-weight. And that's one of the things that's cool about this pattern, is it's a very small streamer that you can fish on anything, cast like a dart. It does not cast heavy. A very ultralight pattern that you can fish on anything for just about anything in fresh water. Unbelievably effective. And that RIO Creek line pairs perfectly with this fly, and being able to take basically what is essentially a trout tool and turn it into smallmouth bass, largemouth bass, carp, like anything. It'll throw just about anything on an ultralight platform. It's really cool. And then for leader, it's about 7 foot. It's kind of a custom build. Let's see, I got RIO Saltwater Tippet in 16, 12, and 10. And the thing that's pretty critical about this is it's a jig head pattern, right? It's got a tungsten bead on there. And understand that if you're fishing a tapered leader, or if you taper it yourself like I did, that 10 pound or 8 pound or however low you want to go, but I fish 10 pound even on the 4-weight, because sometimes you catch a big bass and you got to hand line them and really give them the nuts and get them in quickly so you don't overtire the fish. But you take that 10 pound section or whatever is your tippet material that's going direct to your fly, not necessarily your leader. Obviously the butt section should still be 16 or 20 pound depending on your fly line diameter, but the longer you make that, the longer that thin diameter section is, the deeper you can get that fly to go. So if you want to fish it higher in the water column, you fish a heavier tippet material, say maybe 12 pound. If you want to fish deeper, you can go down to 10 or 8, and you can make that section of that tapered leader longer, and it'll give that jig head less resistance in the water column, less water resistance on the tippet material, and really get that thing down deep. 8 foot 4-weight, Rio Creek, 7 foot custom leader. No, a fly fisherman's worst enemy, trees. Let's see, let's get one out in the middle. Should be a little deeper out there. And see, this far out, it'd be really hard to see my fly line and know what that jig's doing. And see, I can wiggle it. And instead of having the line pull it directly, it kind of pulls the indicator and it just moves the jig up and down. And you get a much different action out of the fly. Even twitching it under the bobber like that, you'll get a much different action out of it than you would if you're straight lining it. Oh! Oh! Oh, it's got shoulders! Oh, it's got shoulders! Holy crap! Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap!
Oh, look at this rod! Look at this rod! Look at that! Look at that! Bend it! Bend it! Oh! I am not giving you anything! Come here. Oh, come here. Shit, I don't care what you do. Come here. Oh, it's a big one. Oh, it's a big one. Oh, it's big. Oh, it's big. Oh, my goodness. Come here, bass. Come here, bass. Oh, come here. You're a monster. Come on, 4-weight. Come here. Give me this line. Give me this line. Give me this line. What a monster. What a monster. 4-weights are legit. Oh my goodness. Oh, oh my goodness. That is everything right there. Pheasant bugger jigs. Dude, get out of here. Get out of here. Yes! Somebody high five me.
If you just want to go out and put as many fish in the hand as you can, and I don't care if it's smallmouth or largemouth. I mean, I've fished this thing in Mexico for largemouth. I've caught channel cats on it. You catch crappies on it. You catch perch on it. And it's a trout fly. I mean, it is the multi-species slayer. And if you guys have ever wanted to support me in any way, shape, or form, the best thing you could do for me is talk to your fly shops and get this thing in your local fly shops and fish it, because it's my number one. Yep, it's big. That's big. Whatever that is, it could be a sucker. That's big. That's big. It's not fighting like a channel cat though, is it? It's not fighting like a channel cat though. That is massive. Whatever that is, it's absolutely massive. Oh crap. Oh, come on. Come on, we need you in the soft water. Need you in the soft water. Ow, got him, got him. You're not going anywhere. You are not going anywhere. What a football. On the bugger jig. See you later, dude.
Nobody can resist the bugger jig, man. Got him.